Hey guys, good morning. So for a school day, I usually wake up around 5:30 or 6 a.m. But on this day, I woke up around 6 a.m. and I always toss and turn at first before I actually end up getting out of bed. And I go on my social media for a bit. If you want to follow me, it's linked on the screen and down below. But I usually just like to check my social media before I wake up to see what I missed when I was sleeping. And then I get out of bed, and the first thing that I always have to do every morning when I get out of bed is make my bed. That way I won't be tempted to crawl back inside and fall back asleep. So I make my bed, that way when I come home from school it's also going to be made up and I won't have to worry about making my bed when I come in from a long day of school. And then I also just turn my Christmas lights on, I put all my pillows on my bed and just make it up really quickly, and it takes me like 2 minutes to do this in the morning, so it's not really time consuming. So this is what I always like to do every morning before school. And then after my bed is made, I like to make my way into my bathroom, and the very first thing that I actually do in the morning hygiene wise is brush my teeth. I actually take night showers, so I don't take my showers in the morning, I take them at night. I just really don't like to take showers in the morning, but anyways, the first thing that I actually do for hygiene is brush my teeth, because that's very important. You always want to make sure you brush your teeth, and no one wants to go to school with stinky breath because that's gross. So I always brush my teeth with my electric toothbrush and my Crest whitening toothpaste. It's really good and it tastes pretty good, so that's a plus. But brushing my teeth is like the number one thing on my list for right when I wake up. And then I always make sure to cleanse my face in the morning if I have time. If I don't have time, usually I'll just use like a micellar water to cleanse it, but today I did have a little bit more time, so I used my Origins Exfoliating Energy Facial Cleanser and I rubbed that all over my face for like 30 seconds or so, but I sped up this clip so it wouldn't take as long, and then I just washed it off and pat my face dry. And that is really the gist of what I do for the cleansing part. It's just mainly to get like all the dirts and oils off of my face. So then I use my Dermadoctor Ain't Misbehaving Healthy Toner with a cotton ball, and I just put this all over my face, and this is also going to help just get any excess dirt and oils that the cleanser might not have gotten off my face, so I can have a clean face for makeup application and just get all the nasty stuff that was on my face from the night before. And then I go into my room and I start on my makeup. It takes me about 25 to 30-ish minutes to usually do my makeup and hair depending on what I do that day, but today I turned on some 1975 and I was jamming, and I did a pretty simple makeup look. So I start off by spraying my Mario Badescu facial spray, and then I move on into primer. Today I used my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and my Shiseido Concentrate Hydrating Cream thing. I really don't know what it's called. I got like a sample from Sephora, but I mixed those two together for like a primer, and it works really well because I've been dealing with really dry skin lately. Not really sure why, but I like to keep my makeup pretty simple for school, so that consists of like tinted moisturizer, concealer, eyebrows, a little bit of blush and bronzer, nothing too crazy. So I usually use the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer for school, and then I blend that in with a beauty blender, and then afterwards that's blended in, I go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which you'll see in the next clip, and I put that on some pimples and problem areas as well as under my eyes. What I love about the NARS Radiant Tinted Moisturizer is that it's really lightweight and it has SPF 30 in it, so it's perfect for the summer and it's going to protect your face from the sun. So I really love this, and I just think it's perfect for school and really all year round, to be honest, more specifically probably in the summer, but I just really like it for school because it's really lightweight on my face and it doesn't feel heavy and cakey. So once I've applied my concealer, I'm blending it in with the same Morphe Beauty Blender that I used earlier to blend in my tinted moisturizer, and I really love this concealer as well for school. If I don't use the tinted moisturizer, I'll sometimes just use the concealer alone if I'm having like a good skin day, but after my concealer and tinted moisturizer is on, I set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder just to ensure that I don't get oily throughout the day and my makeup is locked in place. So I set all over my face and then under eyes as well with a mini Real Techniques setting brush. I then move on to blush. I use my Laura Geller blush. I'm not sure what shade this is in. I want to say it's like Tropical Paradise or something like that, but it could be wrong. But I blend that in with my Real Techniques blush brush, and then I move on to bronzer. I use my Kevyn Aucoin To Go little palette with the sculpting powder and the highlighter in it, and I just use the medium sculpting powder, and I lightly give myself a flush of color. I don't really contour or anything. I mainly just bronze at my face just to add a little bit of color. The next thing I do is add highlighter. Today I used my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I love using this one just because it is what it says it is. It's soft and gentle, and it doesn't look like too much, and it's just the right amount of highlight for school to give you that fresh, luminous, dewy finish and like a youthful looking glow. So this is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. I always find myself coming back to this one, but I'm just applying that with the Real Techniques fan brush. So for my eyes, I do this about 80% of the time for school when I'm running late or just don't really feel like putting on eyeshadow. I'll take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a fluffy blending brush, and I'll just put bronzer in my crease and call it a day. Sometimes I might not even do eyeshadow, but I find when I don't really want to do an eyeshadow look, this just helps give more dimension to my eyes, and it makes me look less tired and less kind of there. I always feel like when you do foundation or tinted moisturizer, you should always put something on your eyes, whether it be mascara, eyeshadow, something, so it doesn't look so naked. But I also take a little bit of that soft and gentle highlighter and put it on there as well. Then I move on to brows, and I did these off camera because it's really hard to do on camera, but I just used my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony, and then the brows are done. And that's another key piece that I feel like is really important in makeup. If you're gonna not do a lot of makeup, I feel like less is more, so always make the eyebrows pop in. That way you don't have to put so much on the face and it still adds dimension. So then I'm just curling my lashes and putting on my Max Factor Masterpiece Max Mascara. This is one of my favorites. You can get it at Target or online at the Max Factor website. I really love this stuff. It's super great. So I just apply a couple coats of that to my upper and lower lashes, and that pretty much completes the makeup look. The last thing that I usually do is just apply some sort of lip balm. I don't really like to wear lipstick to school. Sometimes I'll wear lip gloss if I'm feeling myself, but other than that, yeah, that's the makeup. Pretty simple. And then I greet my dog Daisy, because usually at this time she ends up coming into my room at some point right before I get dressed and says hi to me. So I pet her a little bit, and I'm showing you guys my outfit that I picked out the night before. I change into that, but once I change into that, before I show you guys my outfit on me, I'm going to show you guys what I do for my hair. So typically I don't really do anything to my hair. Either I'll pull it back or I'll leave it natural. So I like to brush through it in the morning, and one of my quick little tips and tricks is just wearing sunglasses on my head. I'll only really do this, of course, when it's warm outside. I don't really do it in the winter, but since it is springtime, I just put sunglasses on my head because I feel like, you know, it pulls your hair back out of your face, but it still gives you like that pop of like, not jewelry, but something like an accessory, I guess you could say. So it kind of looks a bit stylish, and I really liked it with this outfit. So that's pretty much the finished makeup and hair for today, and this was the outfit. My shirt is from Urban Outfitters. I'm in love with this shirt. It's so fun. And then my jeans are from Topshop. They're just the Moto Jamie jeans in white. And then my shoes are just my black Vans slip-ons. I love these shoes. They're like my go-to shoe for literally every outfit. So before I make my way downstairs, I always make sure to spray on some perfume. I'm just using the Rush body spray from Victoria's Secret today. It's one of my favorites. And of course, you guys know I have to do the perfume dance, duh. So then I finally make my way downstairs, and once I'm downstairs, I will grab my backpack and then grab my keys and greet my dogs. And I'm not really much of a big breakfast eater, so I'll either go to Starbucks or just grab a granola bar. This morning I had a little bit more time, so I went to Starbucks and I got a iced caramel macchiato and a egg McMuffin, or not egg McMuffin, that's McDonald's, but I just got the egg thing. So yeah, I greet my dogs and then I go out the door and get some Starbucks, and I'll show you guys the clip of me in the drive-thru in case you wanted to see it. But anyways, like I said, Starbucks is like 2 minutes or 3 minutes from my house, so it's super quick, and then I can just zoom to school. But yeah, usually I don't go there in the morning, but this morning, like I said, I had a bit of time and I was kind of hungry, so I went to Starbucks, and that is pretty much my morning routine, and I'm off. Goodbye. So we're waiting in the Starbucks drive-thru. There's like 6 cars in front of me, probably going to be late for school, but you know what? Sacrifices. It's what you do. It's just what you gotta do, you know? Like, this is, we do what we gotta do to get our Starbucks in the morning, even if we're late first period. It's all good. Okay, update. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes and I haven't moved. and people are honking. Like, I can't move. Like, what do I look like? I'm in the line. I can't move unless the car in front of me moves. This is kind of turned into a little mini vlog slash morning routine, but it's like, these cars think I can move, like they're trying to honk at me, like move, but I can't move because there's a car in front of me and you're behind me, and so I can't move unless they move, and they're like honking at me like, oh, okay. Okay, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna get a blueberry muffin instead because I don't really think I want a reduced fat turkey bacon anymore. I'm not as hungry as I was before, so I think I'm just gonna get a blueberry muffin.
Welcome to Starbucks. We can start for it.
Hi, can I have a tall iced caramel macchiato upside down, and then one blueberry muffin, and that'll be all.
Let me just check and see if we have any muffins.
Okay. Oh my god, please have muffins.
Alright, the total will be $6.40.
Okay, thank you. Okay, homegirl was literally about to cry if they didn't have any blueberry muffins. Praise Jesus that they have blueberry muffins, or I would have been skipping breakfast today. So we ordered. I'm gonna turn the vlog off now because so people don't look at me like I'm probably ridiculous, but here we are in the drive-thru chilling. So peace. So I got my blueberry muffin and I got my iced caramel macchiato upside down. Funny story, there's this really cute guy that works at my Starbucks and he wears glasses and he's so cute, and I just saw him like taking out the trash for Starbucks, and I guess he just got to work because he didn't have his uniform on, and I was like, he's so cute. And he's just like so cute. Like every time I come through and order drinks and he's at the drive-thru working, and he always smiles at me and like looks at me, I'm just like, stop, like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I thought I would share that with you guys, little rendezvous before school. So now I'm off to school. I really hope you guys enjoyed this morning routine, and I will see you in my next video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did and want to see more. So I love you guys, and yeah, see you later.